Hello everyone, Marie Cross here from Fit. Welcome to your bite-sized video training session this week, coming to you from my home office to your home or office, wherever you or that might be right now. We're committed to supporting you in every useful, practical, helpful way possible right now, and I hope that you're finding these weekly bite-sized training sessions to be exactly that. Each week you're getting an opportunity to swipe and deploy a little fit tip, technique or strategy that will help you show up and stand out from others in your field over the coming weeks and months, enabling you to become or continue to be that purple cow in that very busy field in which you operate as we all move forward into a new normal way of working in today's business world. So here's your little fit tip for this week. The great Stephen Covey, author of the equally great book, 7 Habits of Highly Effective People, taught us that we should all seek first to understand and then to be understood. So we should all spend some time this week giving our customers and colleagues a really good listening to, however we're engaging with them right now, so that we understand their needs and wants and requirements before getting others to understand us. It's the tall order, I get that. We're all out trying to get understood, aren't we? But you know what they say, the more interested you appear to another person, the more interesting you become. And you're sure to appear interesting if you're properly listening to what someone is saying to you right now, especially as we're all feeling a little distant and lonely from our fellow men and women at this time. Remember those 10 commandments of active listening? Well, here's your reminder. Firstly, stop talking. We cannot listen if we are talking. Secondly, concentrate. Always be prepared to listen before the need arises. Put on the listening blinkers and stay focused. Thirdly, acknowledge and empathise what the other person is saying. Prove that you're listening and interested by using encouraging mouth noises and giving empathy where appropriate. Sometimes words aren't even necessary. Just a tilt of the head, a gentle nod or a smile is sufficient, even when you're listening on the telephone. Fourthly, be objective. Keep an open mind. Everyone is different and everyone's reaction to any situation is different, even if the situation is the same. Never assume. You know what they say. It makes an ass out of you and me. The 5th commandment, ask questions. Questions demand answers and therefore develop our understanding of the message. And you know what they say, the more questions you ask, the more interesting you become, because people love nothing more than talking about themselves and their situations. However, ensure that your questioning is conversational, not interrogational, by keeping your questions open and/or pre-framed with that TED principle. Introduce the question with a tell me or a talk me through, explain or describe, which will create a more conversational tone to the questioning stage. Next, confirm, clarify, summarise, reflect back key words. This is even more important if we can't see the person we're communicating with. Reflect back key words to confirm that you've listened, understood, and to highlight important information and so maintain control of the situation. Commandment number 7, be patient. Allow the speaker his or her say. Listen to understand rather than to reply. Remember, listening is not waiting for your turn to speak. Never interrupt. If you need to shush a customer, wait for that half a breath, use their name, and then go to a commandment. They'll stop immediately they hear their name. It's a great attention grabber, as we know. Number 8 in our 10 commandments then is to take notes. Get the key points down on paper or on screen. However, be careful not to get too much down on paper or typed into the screen. Otherwise, we'll end up in pencil listing mode and then vital information may be missed. So just get the salient points down. Commandment number 9 is to look and listen between the lines. By that I mean look and listen for the feelings, the ideas and the meaning behind the words spoken. What's not said or the way something is said is often just as important as what is actually said. And it's important to remember when we communicate via the phone, because we can't see the person, we really need to tune in to what the other person is saying and not saying, as well as the way they're saying it. And finally, commandment number 10, it's the same as commandment number 1, and that is to shut up. Stop talking. It's the first and last commandment because all the other commandments depend on it. Remember, you have 2 ears and 1 mouth to be used in that order and by that ratio. The great philosopher John Dewey taught us that the greatest compliment that you could pay another human being was to give that person your undivided attention, energy, focus and time. And that's exactly what you do when you actively listen to someone. So go pay someone a huge compliment this week. And until next time, stay safe, stay sane and keep fit. Bye for now.